We are live. You guys know who that is.
What's up, everybody? How are you today? I'm here with my flat athlete, the boogeyman himself. I gotta make you scary with the boogeyman.
And he just got mad at me because I said if he qualifies to the Olympia. I said when.
There's no if.
It's when. It's a done deal.
He's rocking the Olympia gear tank top. Look at that.
Feels good, bro.
All right.
I know. Look at this. You see that right there? Oh, God damn, boy.
So you're what? Four weeks out from the Indianapolis?
Yes, we're about in a couple of days, 4 weeks, maybe 2 days.
Okay, so now you got the trainer champions over here, George.
Oh, yes.
Right?
My
So
brother.
It's exciting, isn't it?
he's got you prepping for the Indianapolis and you hope to qualify for the Olympia, right?
That's the goal. That's the dream.
So people want to know, obviously,
Redemption, baby.
what do you think people want to know? What's your current weight? What do you plan on competing at?
Honestly, he's not going to be losing much weight. These are about 270 now, and I think I'm going to keep him right there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's really ready. Like you'll see a little later, he's already cross-rated around the glutes and stuff. So, we already backed off on the cardio. He's only doing 20 minutes right now. So he really, it's all about like dialing in. I want him to get ready earlier so we can preserve his muscles because a lot of people don't know one thing about Blessing, and I've been finding out without him knowing. Like I changed some of his diet up and down, and all of a sudden, oh man, he go really flat. But then, like if you sit down and think what this man is eating, you aren't gonna believe it. I'm not kidding you. Seriously. I mean, we're talking probably he's having about 1,000 grams of carb still. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still hungry.
Ridiculous.
He's still hungry?
I'm hungry, bro. I stay hungry.
And he tells me,
I'm fucking hungry.
and you know what he tells me? He goes, hey, just hit like your chest a little bit, like.
See, look at this.
He tells me, "Oh, we're flat."
We're flat.
I'm like, bro, nobody's
We're flat.
that veiny.
George,
flat.
do you cycle
always
his
flat.
carbs like 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, or is he
Honestly,
1,000?
dude, Frank, it's really like at the beginning, I'm giving him stuff, and he was like, You think that's gonna be a lot? Right now, he's just starving all the time, and I mean, we're eating. I'm not too big on protein. I don't like a lot of protein because I'm giving him just enough to keep to stay healthy. But carbs, man, oh my God, I've never seen anybody eating that much carbs. Seriously, like he's eating so much carb, and he keep telling me, "What do you think? What do you?" And I mean, as a matter of fact, I had to edit a couple of days ago, 2-3 days ago, because he dropped 2 pounds. I'm like, no. I'm gonna keep you right there. So please, we went down on the cardio for only, like I said, 20 minutes, and upped his carb like another 200-300.
So 1,000 carbs, how much protein?
Yes, it's crazy. His protein is not really that high, probably around 350. You know what I mean? So it's really nothing crazy. A lot of vegetables. I like to fill him up on vegetable because his metabolism just cranks, bro. I've never seen anybody like that.
The good thing is it's cheaper to eat more carbs than his protein.
Yeah.
It's saving some money
You can buy a giant bag of rice.
Especially when you shop at Whole Foods.
But we're really excited because I really like as he kept telling me, he goes, man, so many people fail me, and I just finally I had that vision. I want to be with you and stuff, and we hooked up, man, and it's all we all know how bodybuilding is. I'm never gonna say I'm the best coach. That's not me, but it's all about chemistry. You know what I'm saying? The difference between me and maybe other coaches, you know what I'm saying, is that I do entangle with the people I'm working with.
Be careful now.
No, you know
Careful
what?
with that
No,
word.
you know what I'm saying. But seriously, I'm kidding. Listen, I'm not kidding you. A lot of you know that I finished my doctorate degree, and I see a lot of people now. And the difference is, man, when you let's say you have somebody who's sick, right? But if you don't come and say, hey, man, how are you? That little human touch, means a lot. Versus somebody, okay, just take this pill and go home, or that's why people are not, feeling the same. So it's very good to have that human touch. And I think me and him, we hit it off, man. We have great chemistry, you know what I mean? I mean, even my wife, my daughters, they're all like, man, Blessing, how's Blessing doing? Show us some pictures. So, it's really cool that we're like family,
So now, obviously, you've done the work in the gym, but how do you feel about posing? Like, is that your thing, or is that something you have to really work
Pose,
on?
I think pose is actually my thing, and I haven't had too much experience on the pro stage. I had a lot of experience on the amateur side, but you can't compare amateur level to pro. So, posting is not really a big problem for me. But of course, you can always get better. And I always, try to link up with people who are really good in the industry. Someone that I look up to, and when it comes to posting would be Terrence Rubin. I actually hit him up a few times. I said I want to get a couple of sessions with him before showtime, because for me, I think Terrence Rubin is literally the best poster right now. That man is just so creative, and that's the kind of path that I want to follow and bring to the open bodybuilding. So, I'm always learning,
Did you pick your song out yet?
I actually did pick a song, and
don't say it,
no, I'm not gonna say it. I won't say it, but I think I'm gonna give the crowd something really nice, short and sweet.
So George, you train a lot of people, right? So what are your expectations for Blessing?
I feel like he's gonna be one of the next big things. Like between him and Andrew Jack and stuff, these guys are coming. Those are the young, the new generation. They're gonna be on this scene for a long time. We gotta make sure we keep them nice and healthy, because this, anybody that know me know that Dexter, all those 14, 15 years, whatever, we worked together. He's 54, he's retired, he's a grandpa, he's healthy, great blood work, and that's what I want to do, you know what I mean? I want to keep the sport that we all love nice and safe. Mm-hmm. And I think these are the future, man. These guys are amazing.
What brought you to Bev Francis Powerhouse today?
Because that's my home, bro. This is, my big brother. You know how it is. It's
how far was the ride for you?
The ride was about 20 hours, right? It was 3 hours flight. I took a flight in, right? Man, this is my first time out here. I've watched a lot of my idols training here, taking some iconic pictures here. When I was back in Dublin, still researching bodybuilding, was bodybuilding. As you guys know, Kyrie is one of my role models, sure. And he trained a lot of the times with George. So, I've seen this gym over and over again, and it's funny because before I actually step on the pro stage, Steve actually one of the first guys to actually had a look at me through Skype during the lockdown. Heron was able to hit him up, and he was able to. I was actually nervous because I'm like, shit, it's Steve, and there's this man on the Skype. I just want to have a look and see where I'm looking, and he had a look at me, critique my physique, and it's like in a couple of years he's gonna be good. And and you guys saw me last year. Last year wasn't my year. It was just a bad prep. Awesome experience though. Learned a ton, and I just wanna redeem myself this year and show people like George and all the bodybuilding enthusiasts that I'm better than that. I am cut for this sport. My goal is to be one of the best, and I believe I got what it takes. So I think it's gonna be a special year, man. And of course, I got a man right here. It's been exciting so far. Me coming into the sport, into the pro league. My goal is to establish, just joining with people that can, create memory with people that I truly connect with, people that truly care. Not just a coach, somebody that we can establish a good relationship with. Mm-hmm. And it took me a while to finally. Found it, and I'm so happy right now where I'm at, that I finally hit it up with George, and I think it's going to be a hell of a journey, hell of a ride, and I think the true bodybuilding fans will appreciate, the masterpiece that we're working on, and it's exciting, man.
Who were some of the bodybuilders you looked up to? You mentioned Kai Green.
Yes, Kai. Kai's one of them, great guy.
It's honestly one of the reasons, man, I want to bring him to the East Coast Mecca, because I want him to feel. It's a little different atmosphere. I want him to really take the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know as a human, we work on energy. The more energy fuel, the better he's gonna, appear on the stage. And I want him to feel what all those Mr. Olympian touched the weight, and you know what I'm saying? So
sure. There used to be Mr. Olympia with Dorian Yates used to train here 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the Olympia every year. And I was an up and coming bodybuilder as well, and I got a chance to work out with him, and just to do that was amazing. You know what I mean? So
guys that won the Arnold,
we could see Kai's trophy still on top of that cooler.
Nikki got me, just looking, staring up on the wall, everybody was it's a blessing to be here, man.
And now you got the opportunity to train with Ronnie Coleman back in the Metrics days.
Yes.
And you never forget stuff like that. It's in the back of your head. So it's like,
Yes.
that's why I asked. So Kai Green, is there anyone else that you...
I mean, of course, Arnold as well.
Yeah.
I love that classic bodybuilding. The smart ways, the just perfect midsection, and great posing. So I took a lot of my inspiration from the OG guys, Chris Comer,
Yeah.
Kevin Labrani, Flex Wheeler, Ronnie Coleman. So I mean, I just. My goal is to kind of change this sport, man, bring something new to the sport, a little bit of excitement and some craziness, So I'm just excited, man.
Sometimes, you know what? Bodybuilding, people think it's an automatic thing, but sometimes it's a marathon. Some, people that you think who are champions now weren't automatically champions. It took them a while. Like Ronnie and Mr. Olympia was 15th, 16th at some point. Now he was unbeatable. So that's why,
that's what we talked about.
Yeah, you always. It's as soon as you get older, you get more mature muscles and stuff.
With him is really it did him wonder that he failed last time because I never I talked to him briefly before, but right now he's so hungry, and that's actually we all know from Michael Jordan and down.
Absolutely.
How many times they fail in order for them to become.
Took Michael Jordan 7 or 8 years before he won a title. Yeah, it takes time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
well,
this is why I'm happy.
How do people follow you on your Instagram?
You find Boogeyman everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I'll be on there doing my little dance too. Everywhere, bro. The Boogeyman is there.
All right. Well, we're gonna catch you. I'm sure you're gonna be here again.
Oh
right,
yeah,
in the gym. So we're gonna get you
100%.
working out. We got the cameraman over here. Last words, George.
You know what? Honestly, we're just I'm blessed to be part of those guys. Dreams. Because a lot of people, a lot of coaches, they take the credit. Dude, I'm nothing. I'm just a step. I'm just a stone for them to go from A to Z. You know what I mean? And that's all I want to be.
The advice I always give up-and-coming bodybuilders is listen to one voice. Because if you start listening to 25 different people, your body goes in 25 different directions and you'll never
100%.
get where you want to go. So you have to take that one person's advice and stick with it. If you win a show one day and you lose another, he's great that day. Don't blame him if you lose the next show because you never know who you're competing against.
He's very good like this.
Yeah.
He's very humble. He's nice. And honestly, this is one of the reasons maybe me and him were just hooked up like that. Because he's down to earth, he's humble, he wants to help people, he wants to take that sport and make it better, and that's what we want.
You got a lot of fans out here too. So you got Natalie.
Oh,
Cole says hello, George.
Yeah.
If someone who wants a double bicep shot.
Look at that later. We get a bicep shot. Alpha bicep shot.
All right, guys. I appreciate your time and obviously wish you a lot of luck in Indianapolis, and hopefully we'll see you on the Olympia stage, and we'll be watching you guys. All right? Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.